Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. Hello everyone, today we'll be taking a look at some amazing fun facts about female inventors, including one fact about each of these amazing ladies. There are thousands more where these came from. Number 10. A woman invented the dishwasher. The dishwasher has been around since 1850 when Joel Houghton patented the first hand-powered dishwasher. But it wasn't until 1886 that a woman named Josephine Cochrane invented the first practical dishwasher. You see, Josephine was a wealthy socialite whose servants kept breaking her fine china. So she set out to invent a machine that would do the dishes for them. Her invention consisted of a perforated porcelain tub placed inside a wooden cabinet, with a hand crank to operate it. The machine could wash up to 50 plates per minute, and it included a drying compartment heated by a gas flame. Although it didn't have a drain or a way to heat the water, it was much faster than washing by hand, and it saved many plates from being broken. In 1887, she founded the automatic dishwasher company with her brother-in-law, which eventually merged with several other companies to form KitchenAid. Number 9. Wi-Fi wouldn't exist without Hedy Lamarr. Hedwig Eva Maria Kiesler, better known as Hedy Lamarr, was a glamorous Hollywood actress who starred in many classic films such as Samson and Delilah and Ecstasy. But what many people don't know is that she was also a brilliant inventor. During World War II, she co-invented a frequency-hopping system for the U.S. Navy that allowed Allied torpedoes to avoid enemy detection and jamming. This technology laid the foundation for modern communication systems such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. After the war, she continued to invent and patent various devices and techniques related to communications and music. However, she faced many obstacles due to sexism, and her inventions were often overlooked or stolen by others. It wasn't until the 1970s that she received recognition for her contributions to technology, and she was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 1997. Number 8. The first Monopoly game was invented by a woman. Elizabeth Magie was an American writer, activist, an inventor who lived from 1861 to 1940. She is best known for inventing the board game Monopoly, although this isn't exactly true. You see, in 1904, she created a game called the Landlord's Game, which was designed to teach people the negative effects of land speculation and monopolies. Players could buy, sell, and trade properties on the board, and collect rent from other players who landed on their spaces. However, the game had no connection to money or banking, and there was no auction for properties. Meiji intended the game to be used as an educational tool to illustrate the benefits of public ownership of utilities and the dangers of private monopolies. Many historians agree that this game served as the inspiration for Monopoly, but that's not certain. Later, in 1935, Charles Darrow claimed to have invented Monopoly and sold the rights to Parker Brothers. However, Darrow's version of the game was more similar to another game called Landlord's Gothic, written by Lizzie J. Meiji. Some people say that Darrow stole the idea from Meiji, but he always denied this and said that he invented Monopoly independently. Either way, Monopoly became one of the most popular board games in the world, and has sold over 275 million copies. Number 7. Kevlar was discovered by a female chemist. Kevlar is a synthetic fiber that is lightweight but stronger than steel at the same weight. It is used to make bulletproof vests, helmets, and other protective gear for police officers, soldiers, and civilians. Kevlar was discovered by accident in 1965 by Stephanie Kwolek, a chemist who worked for DuPont. She was trying to create a new type of plastic for tires when she mixed chemicals that reacted to form a strong, flexible polymer. She noticed that the polymer fibers were extremely tough and heat-resistant, and she suggested making bulletproof fabrics from them. Her invention saved countless lives and won her many awards and patents. Kevlar has also been used to make other products, such as gloves, ropes, filters, and even musical instruments. Number 6. The paper bag machine was a woman's idea. Margaret E. Knight was an American inventor and engineer who lived from 1838 to 1914. She is best known for inventing the machine that made flat-bottomed paper bags, which revolutionized the paper bag industry. Before her invention, paper bags were made with a cylindrical bottom that made them unstable and difficult to use. Knight's machine folded and glued the sides of the paper bag together to form a flat bottom that made them stand upright and easy to carry. She also invented several other machines that improved the efficiency of paper bag production. She faced many challenges as a woman in a male-dominated field, and she had to fight a man in court who tried to steal her idea and get credit for her invention. However, she persevered and left a lasting legacy of innovation. Her paper bag machine is still used today, and her spirit of invention continues to inspire young women to pursue careers in STEM. Number 5. A female inventor revolutionized windshield wipers. Mary Anderson was an American inventor, an engineer who lived from 1866 to 1950. She is best known for inventing the windshield wiper, which is a device that cleans rain, snow, and other debris off the windshield of a vehicle, improving driver visibility and safety. She was inspired to invent the windshield wiper after seeing a driver struggle to clear the windshield of snow during a heavy storm. She realized that there must be a better way to do it, and came up with the idea of a manually operated wiper that could move back and forth across the windshield, removing any obstructions. She filed a patent for her invention in 1903, but it was initially rejected because the examiners thought it was too simple. However, she didn't give up and eventually won a U.S. patent for her windshield wiper in 1904. Her invention was a great success and is now an essential part of any vehicle. Number 4. A NASA scientist invented satellite imaging tools. Barbara Askins is a computer scientist who works at NASA. She was born in 1942 and went to Spelman College, where she earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics and physics. She also earned a master's degree in computer science from the University of Michigan. In the early 1970s, she started working for NASA and soon became one of the leading experts in image processing. She developed a new method to enhance photos taken by satellites orbiting the Earth. Her technique involved using digital filters to remove noise and enhance the details of the images, which allowed scientists to see things more clearly. She also applied her technique to other areas such as medical imaging and archaeology. For example, she helped develop a system that allowed doctors to see inside the human body without invasive procedures. She also helped archaeologists in Egypt to identify ancient tombs by analyzing satellite images. Her work has saved countless lives and helped advance our understanding of the world. Number 3. A woman developed the first computer algorithm. Ada Lovelace was a mathematician who was born in 1815 and died in 1852. She was the first person to write a computer program, an algorithm, and is considered the first computer programmer in history. She was born in London, England, and was the daughter of Lord Byron, a famous poet. When she was young, she showed an interest in mathematics and science, and her mother sent her to a private school run by a progressive educator. There she learned how to code and program. In 1833, she met Charles Babbage, a mathematician who was designing a machine called the analytical engine, which was an early general-purpose computer. Lovelace was fascinated by the machine and wrote a series of notes on its capabilities. One of her notes was an algorithm for calculating Bernoulli numbers. a set of numbers that appear in many areas of mathematics. This algorithm was the first set of instructions ever written for a computer, and it is considered the birth of computer programming. Number 2. The fire escape was invented by a woman. Anna Connolly was an African-American inventor and entrepreneur who was born in 1843 and died in 1910. She is best known for inventing the first external metal fire escape, which was a major innovation in building safety. She was born in New York City and grew up in a house with her family. From an early age, she was curious about how things worked and loved to experiment with different gadgets and gizmos. When she was 12 years old, a fire broke out in her neighborhood, and she saw firsthand how dangerous buildings could be. This experience sparked her interest in fire safety, and she vowed to do something about it. She started experimenting with different ways to help people escape from burning buildings, and eventually came up with the idea for a metal fire escape. Her invention consisted of a series of ladders and platforms attached to the outside of a building, allowing people to evacuate safely. She patented her invention in 1887, and it quickly became popular in New York City and other cities. Her fire escape saved countless lives and made her a wealthy woman. Number 1. Women hold thousands of patents today. Today, women are responsible for some of the most important and innovative patents in the world, from healthcare to clean energy to technology and more. Maybe someday one of our viewers will become a famous woman inventor. Well, that concludes our video on female inventors. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Bye!